Hello beautiful people, welcome back to my channel. I have something special for you guys today. Welcome back, and if you are new in this channel, welcome to the family. I'm sure you're not going to regret that you came here. So yes, welcome to the family, and to our old subscribers, thank you so much for your support so far. Thank you. So I think we have gotten to 450 something subscribers, which I'm excited about. Quickly, I just want to talk about our story. I have a special guest with me, my amazing wife. I'm Tommy Waziri, and with me is
Anulapo Waziri.
Okay. She's so cute. Anyways, her name means that the mercy of God is plenty.
Yeah,
you know, but you can also call her Mercy. You know, she's an amazing person. Trust me, I love you so much. Anyways, we want to share our story with you guys. It's lovely and inspiring. You know, we know that there are many people out there that are struggling with their relationships, and I think this story can inspire you guys out there. And yes, love is real. There's still love out there, I believe. My wife is proof that love is out there. You know, I mean, yeah. So let's just get into the story. It's quite a long one. It's a lengthy one, but I mean, be patient with us. I'm sure you're not going to regret. Watch it to the end. You're not going to regret. So, well, it started how many years ago now? That's like 12 years ago, 12 to 13 years ago.
Yeah, 13 years ago.
13 years ago, yes, precisely. She's a very shy person, don't mind her. So it all started, I met her as we were teenagers. I think I was 16, you were 14 now. I'm older than her with 2 years, you know, and I never had plans to, you know, be in a relationship at that time. At the age of 16, I wanted to wait to like 18, 20. But I mean, I saw this beautiful lady, and it all started, I think it was just love at first sight. We started, you know, I just want to try and shorten the story. We started, I mean, we just liked each other. I met her through a friend. That friend now is in the US.
Family
You know,
friend.
yes, a family friend actually. You know, so I saw this beautiful lady, and I just couldn't control myself. I had to get her number. I got her number. We started talking on phone. We would talk all night sometimes. And our parents are both single parents. They must not know that we're dating. You know. Now, to cut the long story short, the love was beautiful. This was teenage love. We're not really matured then. I remember those times when I used to go and get gas for my mom for the generator. You know,
Just
and
to see me, Abby.
just to see her face, you know, and that was it. Just to see her face, I would disturb my mom. Mom, we need to get fuel, you know, stuff like that, and everything was just to see her. But something happened, and she told me when we got married, our mom was facing some financial struggles, and they had to leave my neighborhood. Oh my God, I was heartbroken. To cut the long story short, they left. You know, I listened to songs like, you know, Goodbye My Lover by James Blunt.
Waistline.
Like waistline songs, you know, I would cry. I mean, I was so young, and she wasn't. I'm sure, obviously, you felt bad that you were leaving. Yeah, I mean, we loved each other so much. And so we just disconnected, you know, although we always liked each other. Now, we disconnected for like 11 years.
10 years.
Oh, 10 years, sorry. She's the lady, I'm sure she knows more. You know, she knows better. You know, we're disconnected, but we always chatted on Facebook. You know, we had conversations. We had our own failed relationships. We're gaining experience. I think those relationships were actually preparing us for, you know, the future. Now, I just came out of a relationship, you know, at that time. After 10 years, you know, we do chat like, let's say, 2 to 3 times in a year. You know, within those 10 years, you can imagine, you know, but we still had this connection. I don't know, we still had it. And I never knew she was stalking me. She said she always saw my pictures with my, you know, my previous girlfriends then, you know. So when I went through this breakup, the first person that came to my mind was her, you know. And I remember, you know, telling her what happened. And the next thing I asked her, let's see, can we have a date? And then I was excited, obviously. I was a sighted person, and you know, we met at Ikeja. Yes, I can never forget. For those of you that know Ikeja, Lagos, we reunited again at Echo Bank. That Echo Bank at the roundabout. And I saw her with this red dress. She had this amazing makeup on, and I was so happy. You know, like in the Bollywood movies, when you don't see that person you love, Gaga. And I was like, wow, she was looking so beautiful. We had a nice time at Ikeja City Mall. In Ikeja, yes. Ikeja City Mall.
Yes.
We had a wonderful time. You know, so then I was an Uber driver, obviously. That's how I lost my sight and through a, you know, traffic robbery. And then, you know, the relationship started. You know, it was all lovey-dovey. We had plans again to get married. We went for meetings together. We went to camp meetings to pray together, pray about the future. So we had big plans again. But I think let me just say I was stupid. She said I should not say it. Anyways, but this was me loving you though. You know.
Yeah,
I really cared about her, you know, and it got to a time I didn't have enough money. I wanted to set up a business for myself. I was so futuristic, you know, so with the way life was going for me, it didn't look like I was going to make all the millions I wanted to make in the next 3 to 5 years, and age was not on her side. So I care about her so much, so I started doing something crazy. And please don't judge me for this, guys. You know, I started ignoring her calls, you know, and this was the same year we met, yeah?
No.
The same year. No, the second year, the year after, you know. And it got to like we dated from from the year before to August. Yeah, August, yes. Early August.
That was after your birthday.
Oh yes. Now you see, guys, I just felt I couldn't take care of her. All the plans, you know, for those of us who are young, aspiring entrepreneurs, and you want to have the perfect life before you get married. And I just realized that I couldn't give her that. So what did I do? I started ignoring her calls. I thought the best option was to just let her move on to go and meet somebody who was ready.
I started giving another lady to pick you up.
Oh yes, I did several crazy things, and I wasn't even dating this lady. There was a day. Imagine, you remember that there was a day I had a friend. I went to meet a friend of mine. Although I wasn't dating this lady, and I was just telling that one to play along, that you're my girlfriend. Just make her feel like she has somebody else, which wasn't what was the case. I did a lot of stupid things, you know. But to cut the long story short, I broke the news to her, and I let her know that, see, I'm doing all of this because I feel I can't take care of you. I feel you should move on. I feel you cannot be with me. I don't have all the money to take care of you, and I don't think I'll even have all the money in the next 5 years, so I don't think you can wait for me, you know. And she cried, and baby, I'm sorry. You know, she cried.
Okay.
She told me, no, I'm not with you for the money, don't say that, you know. And I said, no, you have to move on. There are better guys out there. But this was me just caring, you know, but in a stupid way. To cut the long story short, what happened. And this was like a month after. She called me several times. I wouldn't pick. She sent me messages. I ignored her messages. But how would I be ignoring this beautiful woman's messages? You know, I can't see her now, but you know, it happened. I lost my sight. I will post a link to that story in the comment section. I lost my sight. I became a visually impaired person. And to cut the long story short, my brother all of a sudden just asked me, where is Anu? Where is Mercy? My wife's name is Mercy. And I was like, in my mind, I'm like, you don't want to know what I did to this lady. I don't think she's gonna answer you. And my brother, you know, stubbornly took my phone. I couldn't see, there was bandage on my eyes. Took my phone and called her immediately, and he said she screamed on the phone. Did you actually scream?
Yeah.
And okay, what happened? How did you respond?
I was like, shot.
You know, he told her that I was shot at the face. And what was your response?
It was like, I'm not last to hear from Tommy. And I was like, it's been long.
And the next thing
he said, Tommy was shot. I said, Jesus.
Where is he?
Where? How?
Anyways, we don't want to. I want to try and make the story short. You know, it's a lot. And
we'll just make it short so that.
Yeah. So what happened the next? that same day that he called her, I wasn't expecting her. And he called her and he asked her the address of the hospital. This beautiful woman came that same day. After all those rubbish I did, after all those nasty things I did to her. And she came, she even waited in the car, my mom's car, for how long? I think for hours now, it was hours. You know, and she waited.
I remember that I came in the morning and I was able to see you till evening.
Well, okay, don't drop the story. So she came and she saw me. She came, in the morning, like she said, and she got into the hospital ward in the evening. She came to where I was. They directed her to where I was. I wasn't expecting her, and immediately she held my hand. I knew she was the one. Huh. What did I tell her? I was like, why did you come? You know, and she said I should not talk. You know, she said I shouldn't see anything. How did you feel when you saw me?
I felt bad.
Are you sure you didn't feel like, oh, see this stupid guy that this to me?
I just feel bad that God, how could something like this happen to this guy? You're nice now, you're a nice guy. So
anyways, so to cut the long story short, guys, she came back. She took care of me. She assisted my mom. She came almost every day for 3 months that I was in the hospital. Was it 2 months? Yes, 2 months.
2 months, yeah.
She came almost every day. Almost every day. And I don't know, my mom just liked her. My mom's friend that came from the UK then just liked her. She gave her a top. Was it a blouse?
Yeah.
Out of all the girlfriends I had a lot of ladies friends. Ladies friends, not girlfriends. You know, she was the one they liked. My mom's friend, I was surprised, and she didn't even expect to give somebody a blouse, and she just gave her. I was like, wow, maybe after all, that's the blessings, you know. So that's how it all started. And I remember one day she came to see me in the hospital again. This was like a week or so after, and I started again. I told her that you can't be with me. We have to move on. And what did you say then? She said you have started again.
Yeah, I said you have started again.
She said you have started again. You know.
Yeah.
Man. And she said, don't say that. And I remember this was her exact words. She said, I said, why do you choose to come back to me? Even after what I've done to you. And I asked her, why do you come? She said, but I'm blind. And I asked her, I'm blind. Why do you say you want to be with me? She even said, let's get married. I'm like, I'm like,
after 2 months you left the hospital.
I'm like, are you blind? Can't you see I'm blind? You know. I said, yes, don't start. She said, I'm not with you because you are blind. And she said, I'm with you because of the man I see inside you. Well, I guess the blind in nature that you guys see today is what she saw then. Without this woman, I don't think I would have gotten to where I am today. She's a wonderful. It got to a time I asked her. I told her that if you had to ask me, I don't think I would stay. If it was you, this thing happened. She's here, I'm saying it. And I'm like, you're a very strong woman. You're my hero. And I'll say this in front of her again. That's why the fact that we are trying to entertain you guys, and hopefully you guys are learning from this. You know, love is real.
Yeah.
And she is proof that love is real. Even when I thought that she won't be with me, she was one I insisted. To cut the long story short, we got married the next year. January 31st is our wedding anniversary. We got married the next year. It was a small, you know, we just did court wedding. We wanted to save funds. I had just roughly 45,000 naira in my account. If you want to know how much that is in dollars, divided by 570, yeah, that's the exchange rate now. 45,000 naira in my account. But this woman brought blessings to my life. People heard our story, support came through. People sent help to us, you know. And now we have been married for
2 years.
For 2 years. 2 beautiful years. We are in February now. We did our anniversary, 2 years anniversary last month.
Yeah, last month.
Yeah, last month. And it's been an amazing journey so far. Who says love is not real? You know, who says that there's no true love out there? There is true love out there. It just takes taking your time, keep searching. Before you know, you'll find that person. You know, we have an amazing son now. He just resumed school. He's such a wonderful child. He's a wonderful boy, and I'm so happy for the kind of relationship that I have with her. She's my friend, she's my mom, she's my sister. She's everything to me. And yes, this is our story. If you have any questions, drop it in the comment section below. I'll be dropping, for those who are curious, how did this guy become a visually impaired person? How did I lose my teeth? Yeah, you can see how breeze is on. You can see, yeah, and my eyes, you know. I'll drop the link to that video in the comment section. This is our true love story. Yes, truly love is blind. And thank you guys so much for. Yeah, I'll drop a link for anyone who wants to see the story of how I became the blind illuminator. Anyways, thank you so much guys once again for seeing this video, and please don't forget to subscribe to this amazing channel. We are bringing motivational and inspirational videos your way. We are also bringing lifestyle videos your way. It's going to be fun here, but support us by subscribing, and don't forget to turn on the bell icon. We would love to see you here again. Thank you so much for watching.
Thank you.
Love you guys. God bless you.